Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rising Angels Reborn. We last left off apparently with Faye and Miss Star here, arguing about something about how Faye is a very deep sleeper. Keep in mind, these two are two different species. This one here is lupine, and also a girl, believe it or not. And this one is a kitsune, which, is kind of like a fox thing. So, lupine, of course, being canine, dog-like, wolf-like, etc. So please bear it in mind. Fox, by the way, does count as part of the canine, part, description, whatever you call that, like family or whatever, the animal kingdom. They do count as a type of canine, not a feline, so just a heads up on that. But they are kind of their own separate thing at the same time. Faye's last name is Star? I thought that was the pilot's last name. Oh, soon to be captain. Ooh. Okay. Problem here. Text options. Auto forward time. Accelerate that a bit. That's a bit too fast. Wait. Okay, there you go. Let's test this and see how long it actually takes. Oh, good lord. Okay, this is still going slightly too fast here. I wonder if I'm actually speeding up the text speed by doing that. Hold on, let's find out. Yep, that sped up the text. I don't want the text to be sped up. I want it to be slowed down. Yes, Major Persil. What the hell is with your eyes? That's a little better. The main reason I was adjusting that, by the way, is because some of you have shown... Once again, I know most of you probably already know this, but some of you have said before that you have trouble reading it at the text speed, and I don't want you to have to keep pausing the video over and over again. Because frankly, you may pause me mid-sentence just so that you can read the text. Poor Faye. Who, the small one? I'm tired of getting hunched over here trying to talk to my microphone. Much better. I hope. Yeah, well, Soul doesn't really care about the sciences of the fact that kitsunes are not a mutt. He doesn't really seem to give a shit. I'm sorry? Faye is a backstabber? What? Okay, now you've lost even me. What do you mean by that? I'm sorry? 20 minutes? I thought we had more than 20 minutes. Well, apparently they moved up the goddamn schedule without informing you. God damn it. Apparently not. Oh boy. To the second. I never really noticed this, but the Doctor's horns are bigger than I originally remembered. I realized that on the title screen. So I was just like, oh shit. As anyone, including myself, would probably be at this moment in time, but thankfully not Natalia. Or Natalie. I can't remember 100% for sure. Oh yeah, throwing it together in 20 minutes and you say you've got this. You must be very good at crisis management then. Doodle-doot, doodle-doot. That's kind of what this music sounds like. Kind of sounds like someone just started being like, this is an emergency broadcast. So-and-so has now decided to do this, blah, 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 on the news channels. You know, sci-fi news channel music. I can't remember how I found this game now that I stop and think about it. I was thinking about certain things and like how old this game was, and then I started thinking about how did I discover this game. I really don't remember. So they're MIA, huh? Meanwhile, the Doctor is looking extremely suspicious, in all honesty, even though it's probably his natural look of just absorbing information and stuff. Hi, Zuri. Yes, but keep in mind, ancient civilizations may have had this little thing called the apocalypse, which means that they somehow destroyed themselves. Either through some freak of nature like zombies, or through some other not freak of nature like science. Just because they're ancient doesn't mean that the apocalypse didn't occur. That's why we need to investigate their technology, to understand why they are not around anymore. Or maybe even alternate dimensions. Because reasons. Some people even have conspiracy theories about how black holes are just people that have made some sort of scientific apocalypse. Yes, but that would be a very good thing, Natalie. You seem to fail to understand that this is the best case scenario that you are describing. Cold chill. Haven't had one of those in a while, honestly. I'm sorry? I thought Faye was a backstabber. The hell happened to Soul that he made Faye that made him consider Faye to be a backstabber? What on earth would have happened? And why is that? Dr. Stan. Yes, and if you are on the ship, how can you render life-saving aid to people down there on the ground team? Kind of a, what you would call a chicken and the egg problem. You can't solve both of them, you can only solve one of them. Now get over it. Soul is right, though. Meanwhile, he's not even showing up. Oh, well, there we go. Problem solved. To a certain degree, but why risk the pilot's life? That's another good question. Do we have someone to replace her if she gets critically injured? Well, orders are orders, unfortunately. Oh, that's his wing. I kept trying to figure out, why does her right sleeve look bigger than her left sleeve? It's because there's a wing there. The point is that orders are more important than your sense of adventure. Get over it, Stan. Get in the goddamn shuttle. Now I just feel like we're on a game show at this point. This music has got to be thinking about a game show at this point. Oh. Pfft. Well, now it just ended. Oh, and there it goes again. Never mind. Sounds reasonable enough, given that this is the freaking military. They don't exactly give a shit about crew comfort half the time. Oh, great. That's just wonderful. Thank you, Soul, for actually being a nice person for once. Well, isn't that just a good thing? At least he has one redeeming quality. He's an extremely fair person. You would think this music would have ended at this point. You would think, given that the actual meeting is now over and we're preparing for takeoff. Wait for it. You know it's going to come back in a moment. Told ya! Most of you probably already knew about the fact that I was going to do that anyway, but still. Look at it this way, it's better than having zero music. And hopefully we don't get copyright striked for it. Otherwise I'll have to remove it. Thankfully that will be pretty damn easy. Now, Lieutenant. Yes, Lieutenant. Do you need something? I say with an absolute creepy grin on my face. Because that's just how overachievers roll. And that's also how you sometimes earn promotions. Well, look at it this way, she's damn good at her job. That's a good thing. Yes, he is fine with 3, but once again, overachievers and promotions do not get just getting by as a reason for promotion. Doing an exceptional job gets you the promotion. See? And you get cut off, Natalie. She reminds me of Claptrap sometimes. Well, in the end, though, the bottom line is also a very important thing. You know, there's that age-old saying that I'm sure people are tired of hearing. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. There's a reason for that. good intentions cause very bad things to happen sometimes. It's just like, I will save my friend, even though you completely kill like the hero of the universe to do it. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like, I know it's a very unlikely scenario to the point of non-existence, but think about that. Hey, I joined the police force or the military or any other corrupt or even somewhat corrupt organization to do good things. Then I find out it's corrupt. Yeah. See what I'm saying? You try to do good things, but there's always something evil getting in your way, or something not good, trying to prevent you from doing good, for whatever the reason. And then doing bad things, like the said corruption and everything, think about that though. They can unintentionally do good things, like war, for example. War is a bad thing, yes. But, A, it advances our technology like you would not believe, due to competitive this and that. B, it somehow unites a certain people against other people. And C, wars actually settle things sometimes. Sometimes they don't. Hell, even at least like half the time they probably don't. But sometimes they do. Like, for example, if someone is trying to politically take over the world, politically, mind you, which is peaceful in quotations, then, in reality, wouldn't they need to be stopped? Even if it means going to war or assassination or some other corrupt thing? If you stop and think about stuff like that, like, for example, the Civil War or the Revolutionary War that's made America its own separate country. People can debate for days, months, and maybe even years about the potential consequences of us losing the Revolutionary War. But, at the same time, that war did accomplish something, since we cannot travel or at least see to alternate realities and see what the effects was and compare and contrast them. We can't really say that it was a good thing for sure. But was it really a bad thing that we won? I really don't know. So, in the end though, sometimes war is a necessity of life. That's just all there is to it. So even though war is a bad thing, it can still accomplish good things, yes? Your what? Emergency pressurization device? Is that like an ejector seat or something? Sadly, no. Yes, but despite being rare, you're still nervous about it. Well, look at it this way. We also cannot possibly be the cause of the crash either. If it occurs. So at least you won't have to deal with the guilt of causing it. Either. Just saying. Yes, but to be fair, if that's all it takes to screw up and be obliterated, don't you think they would have made technology better to the point to where you wouldn't have to risk it like that? Just saying. And frankly, a simple computer error can cause the exact same thing, so don't even start by saying computers are better. Because computer programs have limitations that humans, as well as other sentient beings, do not have. Which is this little thing called individuality and free will. A computer is bound by its programming. It cannot break the programming unless it's programmed in there to be able to break itself. Some other sentient, on the other hand, could just go, click, problem solved. But a computer, on the other hand, would be like, I can't solve this problem, and then boom, you're obliterated. You know. Because it's not sentient enough to understand, oh look, there's a problem, therefore I should probably not do anything until it's fixed. You know? And even then, it's still a pain in the ass to try and learn programming to fix it. Good night, Zuri. That is an excellent question. I'm guessing that Zuri is also a very deep sleeper. Zuri. Nope, KO. Why is there no music? Oh shit! Found it! Found the music! Holy shit! I highly doubt that this is not copyrighted. This won't end well. Well then. Freaking blow my ears off, why don't you? I'm wearing headphones here. Speaking of which, I need to find a good sale so I can get some new ones, because the cables on these ones are kind of dying out. At least Soul looks very capable at a moment like this. God, this reminds me of a really good game that I once played. I can't remember what it is right now, though. God, what was it? Oh, shit. Oh, what was that game? I know it was kind of a sci-fi game. God damn it. It will come to me eventually, guys. You may have to wait until another episode or something for me to think about it, but I'll find out. It might have even been a show, maybe? That feels right. It feels like an anime that I was watching. What does this remind me of? God damn, the music and the face. Shit. All I can think of right now is Gundam Seed, and I know that's not correct. It kind of reminds me of IGPX, honestly. It wasn't a Dreamcast game. I don't think it was a GameCube game. I'm thinking about all my old consoles here. Oh shit, it's time to end the episode. Oh shit. Well, like I said, it will come to me eventually. It might not be in Rising Angels Reborn, but I will post it somewhere, maybe even on Twitter. But we'll see. So, don't forget, tomorrow is Honey Pop. I believe tomorrow we will be taking one, if not both of those two home, Lola and Belly, and doing, the things. I'm not 100% sure on the censoring needed for that. I may just need to censor the actual messy parts and such. I'm not 100% certain, so I'm going to review that and see what needs to be censored and so on. I don't think I need to censor the scene. I think I just need to censor certain parts of it. I'm not certain, so I'll have to review that. But, nonetheless, please follow me on Twitter. Not only will it really help me out in terms of actually getting news to all freaking 1,600 of you, in terms of hey, this came out, or hey, I can do this, hey, I can do that, hey, I'm less playing this game next, so on and so forth. But it also just helps out in general. So combine that with, you know, the fact that Saturday and Sunday I will be playing 100% Orange Juice, hopefully multiplayer. Remember, I still record this on last Saturday, you know, so I'm not 100% sure as to what I'll be doing. Twitter is in the description. If I do any schedule changes, etc., it will probably be there or in Honey Pop. Most likely there, given that Honey Pop I'm going to record next. So we'll see on that. We'll also see if we even take them home in that episode, so make sure to tune in for that. That's about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am surprised that it only took me 2 minutes to say all of that. But, in an effort to not ramble anymore, good day and good clicking.